So Garden of Eden started for me when my wife came one day and she told me about this parenting class. I think deep inside she thought I lacked some empathy with the kids, some patience, or some parenting tools. Obviously, I didn't believe her, but I didn't tell her. So I decided to enroll. So that's when Garden of Eden started.
I used to be a chain smoker, like really chain smoker. They used to call me the chimney. I used to smoke 3.5 packs Marlboro Red. I had enough of that smoking thing. I couldn't play with my kids, I couldn't breathe properly.
I came to Garden of Eden for a simple parenting class. It turned out to be much, much more than that. It was a journey of self-discovery, self-care, and self-appreciation.
This journey turned out to be an adventure because I then started learning about neurolinguistic programming, hypnotherapy, psychotherapy. And the amazing thing is that it all started here. So basically the courses of Suhi were like an eye-opening, and I'm so grateful for this.
She was straightforward with me. She said, if you want to quit, I will make you quit. But if you are not 100% sure that you want to quit, don't waste your money with me. That's what I liked about her.
With Garden of Eden, we learned about so many concepts, but the two concepts that really touched me were the concept of flow, how your inner self, your emotions and thoughts need to match your outer self, which is your words and actions, and that creates a more balanced person.
Believe me, I left from the first session feeling, I don't know what to say because I've never had it in my life. Relaxed, relieved, calm. Such feelings I've never had in my life.
You have things you didn't notice in the past, and then you say, how can I have been like that? Impatient with the kids, sometimes too tough with yourself. These are things, we kind of live with, but we never think of addressing them. And what Garden of Eden does, or what you do actually inside Garden of Eden, is you take the time to think about all these things. You look at your life differently, you look at yourself differently, you look at your kids and your family differently.
Sometimes you would be passing into many emotions and you would sugarcoat them, but that doesn't help. Just express them the way they are, basically. And another concept was the concept of your life map, your perception of reality, that how individual it is for each person. It might seem very basic, but reflecting that each person has his or her own perception of reality, and that we shouldn't compare or match our life maps was an eye-opener to me.
It brought me to another dimension of me and of knowledge and of discovery, and it's a process that continues, this process of learning, and I'm very, very grateful that I had the opportunity to start it with her here.
Second session, when I left without cigarettes from her house, I saw a blind man trying to cross the street. I parked my car in the middle of the street. I came down, I helped him cross the street. I came back to my car and drove. I got a feeling like, to date, I still remember, it's the best feeling I've had in my life.
Since then, it's been a transformational journey. I think a lot of people, starting by my wife, noticed it. I changed. You change when you spend time with people, when you learn from them. I'm not going to say I'm a perfect dad, far from that. But I improved with my kids, I improved with myself, I improved with the people around me.
I decided to quit. 4 years now, I'm completely clean. Not cigars, not cigarillos, not regular cigarettes, not shisha, nothing. That was really amazing.
Life used to be a place of stress and tension. After my experience at the Garden of Eden, I understood that it's about having infinite trust in the possibilities of life, and that everything is in the perfect place, the way it's supposed to be.
Because that automatically allows you basically to be yourself, always work on enhancing yourself, but not competing. There's room for enhancement, but not really for competition. And those two concepts help me being a happier, calmer person, more fulfilled, and it automatically reflects in your parenting as well.
We used to feel situations where things felt stressful, but with the tools we learned or we had at the Garden of Eden, we understood that this was part of our journey, and we embraced our challenges with infinite trust and love.
The ambience was very welcoming, very open, where all ideas could be heard and shared, and there was this feeling of flow. This is one of the things that I took from the course, is just learning how to accept things, to be above things, to also realize that much of what happens around us is not personal, it's just the way people project themselves in you.
It was a beautiful experience. There were 5 of us in the room and everyone shared their truths. We all worked together in a small group where we trusted each other with our thoughts and opinions and helped each other to grow in many, many ways.
So what I like in Garden of Eden is the ability to share with other parents, to share with Sukaina, and to learn from them. And you look at things differently and you fix yourself before making the next mistake.
I never thought I would quit smoking. I did that.
As a result of the journey of self-discovery, we all became much better parents because we learned to live in a state of flow where we were able to give our children the best of ourselves because we became the best that we could be.
We believe in Garden of Eden.
I recommend this class to everyone.